Welcome to TECHx Media, live from GITEX Global 2025. I have with me right now Mr. Bernard Montel, Technical Director and Security Strategist, Europe, Middle East and Africa region at Tenable. Let's welcome Mr. Bernard on TECHx Media.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Mr. Bernard. We know that Microsoft every month publishes its vulnerability report. And this week, also Microsoft published a report which revealed 157 vulnerabilities. How do you see this as a cybersecurity expert?
So this number is very high compared to the other reports, which in fact show us how much vulnerabilities are increasing all the time. I think we will be close to 1,000 vulnerabilities, published by Microsoft with the Patch Tuesday report by the end of this year. So definitely vulnerabilities are increasing, but that is a challenge for organizations.
All right. How is Tenable redefining exposure management to help organizations minimize cyber risk and protect critical assets?
So exposure management is the strategy that we have and a solution that helps organizations regarding that problem of increasing of vulnerabilities. We cannot manage vulnerabilities and misconfiguration only with a lot of technologies and tools siloed. We need to bring them together. We need to collect the data of exposures into one place. That is exposure management, being able to see any kind of exposures coming from any place from the attack surface. We need to understand as well that the attack surface is highly fragmented, much before than it was before. And that's why, exposure management helps reducing the risk of exposure at the attack surface.
Sounds great. But how does Tenable exposure management platform secure enterprise AI and address emerging AI-related vulnerabilities?
So AI is clearly the new threat, and everyone here at GITEX is talking about AI. We are covering AI from a cybersecurity standpoint. There are three use cases. Number one is what kind of AI technologies employees within an organizations are using, because this is shadow AI. Everyone is using AI. AI is embedded to a lot of technologies. The first use case is helping organizations to understand their AI attack surface. The second use case is chatbots. Chatbots can be manipulated. We talk about prompt injection. We talked about data poisoning, and that is a second use case we are also covering. And the third one is 89% of organizations have started to develop their own AI project, 55 in production, and a third of them have been breached. So the third use case is how can we help organizations to protect themselves regarding their own AI project and reduce their exposures.
All right. Then what sets Tenable AI-powered vulnerability prioritization apart, especially as cyber threats are growing more sophisticated?
Like any organizations, we are using AI. So we didn't wait for having GenAI. We started a long time ago helping organizations in prioritization. As we said at the beginning, we have a ton of vulnerabilities. It's impossible to patch all of them. We need to have that in mind. We need to reset our mindset in cybersecurity. To be more proactive, we need to be helped and then finding the right prioritization. So we use machine learning and deep learning to help cyber practitioners and cybersecurity practitioners using our technology and Tenable One exposure management platform to take decision. We then introduce GenAI as well. Sometimes an attack path, which is a set of toxic combinations, could be very complex. So we help them to understand the complexity of an attack path and taking decision if that is business critical, that has an impact to the business, because exposure management is all about understanding an exposure linked to the business.
And with rising OT risks and critical infrastructure challenges, how is Tenable strengthening defenses against today's evolving cyber threats?
Back in 2019, Tenable invested in OT security technologies. The IT and OT convergence is more than just a reality. We see that convergence for the past couple of years That's why we acquired and invested into OT security. But more than that, we now have IT and OT connected, IoT, and cloud. So if we bring everything together, it's not just IT and OT convergence, is where exposure management can help, understanding the risk from an OT and IT standpoint, but also helping critical infrastructures or, oil and gas in this region specifically, about reducing their risk proactively, which obviously include OT technology as well.
Great insights, Bernard. Thank you for sharing it with us, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.